Oh no, look my shit back up. Before we get into this, still bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, peep game, man. I ain't get to talk about my man Frank Sanchez, man. And how he looked. You dig? A lot of people was pissed at the performance, man. But I enjoyed it. Me personally, man. Man, hold on. I gotta grab something out my car real quick. Hold up, real quick. Give me like 30 seconds. Something out the wheel, man, but I'm back like cook crack. But yo, man, I want to talk about Frank Sanchez, man. I was listening to Ring IQ a couple of days ago, man, and they were very aggravated about his performance on Saturday against F.A. Ajagbe, and to the point they they was not happy at all, man. They said I wasn't mad at what it is that they were saying. Like some shit, sometimes that shit just needs to be docked. Your lateral movement and everything. And if you're in, let me see how they put it. How did they put it? Being in a circle, it's one thing to tap dance on the outside, but you still have to be within reasonable distance to engage somebody. And I can understand that. I can understand that most definitely, man. But I've always been under the mindset of, why is it that lateral movement doesn't get counted and praised as defense? You dig? Like, footwork gets disregarded, keeping somebody off balance gets regarded, not allowing somebody to get into a rhythm or punching position to have their way with you and be most effective at that gets disregarded. So now that it is counted for, you know, like I'm actually overjoyed about it. I am, because I'm not gonna. I don't remember seeing Frank Sanchez that fleet-footed like ever, man. I didn't think he was that fast on his feet. He's fast on his feet. He's fast on his feet, and the fact that he, you know, FA is pretty, you know, he's still pretty green. He's still pretty green. He has some, you know, he has some learning to do, but you know that comes with prospects. You know, they got to go through trial and tribulation before they're at a point, before they're at a level where they can be, you know, all of their flaws are, you know, kind of ironed out. FA, those, you know, he's really relying on the 1-2. A lot of people say he's a dumbed down version of Wilder. Nah, I think he brings more skill set to the table than Deontay Wilder. This is Deontay Wilder. He's a little bit more active than F.A. Ajagbe because he's always looking to land that right hand. Frank Sanchez keeping somebody off balance and, you know, countering effectively. He's winning in the clinch, in short exchanges. He's closing distance behind the jab. He really, you know, beating you to the punch with the jab. I saw nothing wrong with it, man, and it eventually led to a knockdown. You know, you wear somebody down, whether it's to the body or just, you know, feinting and just lateral movement, just keeping somebody off balance. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. So I mean, I'm a Lara fan. So anybody who could take a active and volume puncher and completely deduce his activity, I'm saluting that. I'm saluting the fuck out of that, because that's what he did. He took that man's, you know, he just completely stripped him away from all of his powers and just outclassed him. and dominated him and got a knockdown. Now, there is argument over whether or not he should have been disqualified for that uppercut, that hooker cut when he was on one knee. And I'd understand if you feel like he should be disqualified for it. I get it, but when you in the moment, man, you know, sometimes you don't know if this dude is dipping up under a shot, or you don't know if you just don't know. You see him down in that position, all right, cool, let me launch this shot. You down, let me launch this shot, because you could be possibly getting that low to come up and land something heavy on me. So I understand both arguments. You know, it's a testament to FA's chin. It's most definitely a testament to his chin, because that was a hard shot. And he got up. His knees didn't buckle or nothing like that. He didn't get up doing the. He still had stability up under him. So shout out to him for that, man. But I took no issue with Frank Sanchez, man. I honestly didn't, man. These Cuban school fighters, man, they're incredible tacticians. They're economical. The majority of them, not all of them. Not Lara, but Ugas isn't economical. Ugas gets active. Ugas gets busy. Gamboa got busy. You take the Laras, you take the Frank Sanchez's, you take the Guillermo Rigondeaux. They're not gonna wait. They don't waste punches, man. So it's almost like they're not gonna throw a shot unless they're overly confident they can land it, and that can make for sour grapes. On the flip side, though, I mean, what do you want them to do? Like, I get we all want to be entertained and shit, man, but this is still their health that they're risking to get in there and entertain us. I'm always gonna be cognizant of that, man. These dudes is getting in the ring and they're literally putting their life on the line to get paid, nonetheless. But they're still looking to entertain us, or we're looking to be entertained by them. So I just think that should merit a little bit more respect and understanding. Some people just don't give a fuck. They just like, nah, man, I don't want to see that shit. Especially in heavyweight, man. They don't like to see the graceful and elegance of boxing displayed in the heavyweight division. If you can do that and still have that balance of trying to off a nigga head, then most definitely. And I understand that paradigm as well. But I can also appreciate completely stripping somebody away of their powers so you can impose your will. If they need to be set to punch and you keep them off balance, I appreciate that. If they don't know how to cut off the ring and you're just giving them lateral movement, you're never trapped and pinned on the ropes, you're controlling the real estate, and you're punching when he's least expecting it, I can appreciate that. I take no issues with it whatsoever. So I enjoyed that fight, man. Even when they got the booing, I was like, I don't give a fuck about them niggas booing. You do what you got to do to pull that fight out. Do what you got to do to pull that fight out, man. Because if you go in here, I think FA may have the quicker hand speed. I'm not. He may have the quicker hand speed, but we know I would say he's the bigger puncher. I would say he's the bigger puncher. So why be subject to that when you can take all that shit away from him and ensure your victory? So I take no issues on the performance that Frank Sanchez gave us, man. I thought it was a real good performance. Me personally, I appreciate boring boxing. I do. Because it's a skill set, man. It's a skill set. It's a skill set to turn a fight to a boring fight. And it's a skill set to turn a boring fighter into an exciting fighter. Like what Herb did with Lara. I can't remember. I think I've talked about it before. Erslandy Lara was fighting, Terrell Gachet. And the crowd was just counting down in the last round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they clapped after it was over, not because good fight, but thank God this boring ass fight is over. I didn't take issue with the fight. But everybody did, and I understand why everybody took issue with the fight, man. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, get that victory. Get that victory. We know what type of we know what comes with FA at Jog Bay. We know what we know how big of a puncher he is. Get that on that knee. Get that victory. Do what you need to do to get that victory. We got a knockdown in the fight. I'm not mad at it, man. Not mad at it at all. Good win for Frank Sanchez. I would like to see where he goes from here. I would love to see where he goes from here. It's really time to step up now. Because I think he has what it takes to be a world champion in the next year or 2 or 3. He's still pretty young, even though he look old. He's about 29. So good win for Frank Sanchez, man. I'm looking forward to the future with him. Peace.